What's up, everyone? This is the Minister of Beauty, and I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how to be more productive and living a life of PMS. And I'm not talking about premenstrual syndrome. This is something that I came up with. It's just my little quip. So living a life of PMS is living a life of power, money, and service. This is really important. It has helped me. It is something that I'm still growing in. So I'm not saying I am the master of this, but living a life of PMS just gives your day more structure. So when you give your day structure, it helps to give your life a flow that is going to make your life feel more productive, and it definitely will reap results in your life if you follow it to the T. Okay, so to begin, living a life of PMS, the P is for power. So when you begin your day doing the things that are going to give you power. And that is power spiritually, power physically, and power mentally. So you need that power for your mind, your body, and your spirit. So for me, the things that I am doing first in the first portion of my day is I'm doing the things spiritually, which for me is meditating on God's word. It is prayer. It's my communication between me and God, allowing God to speak to my spirit, allowing my things that I am thinking about or feeling to be released to God, because the word says cast your cares upon God because he cares for you. So that's something that helps me. It helps me to relieve the things off of my mind that are, concerning me. God says in his word that he cares about those things that, are concerning me. So I want to release those things to God and not feeling like it's all on me. It's my responsibility. I don't have anyone to help me, so I just have to do this all on my own. No, God is there for me, so I'm going to do the things first that give me that power spiritually, and also just reading scriptures in the word of God that helps to remind me of who God is. It teaches me about who God is and who Jesus is in my life. So that is the thing that is going to help to fuel my spirit. That's going to help me to build that spiritual power, because we are spiritual beings living in human flesh. So if we are always only feeding our human flesh, then our spirit becomes weak, and the spirit needs to be fed. So I need to feed my spirit. So I want my spirit to be as powerful, not even as powerful, but honestly more powerful than my flesh. So I'm going to do those things that are going to feed my spirit first. All right, and so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to feed my body and my mind, fueling it by working out first thing in the morning, getting that done. I like to get my workouts done in the morning, because if I'm going to try to do that later on in the day, all of the other things that I have to do, it's going to probably cause me to not want to work out by the time I'm done with it all. So I'm going to get my workout done in the morning. While I'm working out, I'm feeding my mind, usually by listening to an audiobook or a podcast or an inspirational and motivational video, something that's going to help feed my mind while I am working out. And then when I'm driving, I listen to music sometimes, but what I'm doing more so now than listening to music is listening to things that are going to feed my mind. So I'm going to fuel my mind, fuel my body, and fuel my spirit in the morning. Those are the things that are going to give me power. And I need power to make it through my day. I need power in order to overcome things that are, in my life, personally, professionally, that are there to try to get me off track. Those things happen in life. The distractions come up in life. We need to be able to be strong and of good courage, especially if we are desiring to grow and be, better versions of who we are today. So we have to continue to feed ourselves, fuel ourselves, and give ourselves the power in order to make it through and in order to endure tough and difficult situations. we have to continue to fuel our spirit, our body, and our mind. And then I'm going to fuel my body with nutrition after working out. So that is going to feed this gut and that is also going to help be, fuel for my mind, because it's hard to really think and concentrate when you're working on an empty stomach. So making sure that I'm taking care of the things that are going to give me power in the first portion of my day is really essential to living a life of PMS. Alright, so the next portion of the day is focusing on the money. That is the M in PMS. Focusing on the things that are money related, whether those things are things you need to tackle money-wise, whether it's bills you need to pay, checking your bank accounts, checking on your investments that you may have, things that you are doing to grow your money and pay down or pay off debt. Handling those things during that next portion of the day is where you want to focus. So if you have an accountant, which I recommend everybody in business has, that's the time you may, want to communicate with your accountant, whether it's via email, text message if you have that type of communication and relationship, calling and having meetings, or whatever it is that you do with your accountant during that section of your day. That's where you want to focus on the money. We all need money in order to live on this earth. Some of us need more than others. Some of us have more than others. Some of us have more responsibilities than others. That song that, Biggie Smalls had, More Money, More Problems. It's not necessarily the more money you have, the more problems that you have, but the more susceptible you are to having more problems, because unfortunately, we live in a world where when people see that someone else has something that they don't have monetarily, and they may see that as an opportunity for them to get some fast money from somebody who had to work hard and got it the slow way, just saying, then you become a target. So unfortunately, sometimes you become a target with criminals. So someone, may target your home or your vehicle or, your business. Sometimes you become a target from unscrupulous clients or customers that want to try to get a quick, settlement off of you by filing a lawsuit against your business because they said they slipped and fell on your property, or just giving some examples. So that saying more money, more problems just means that you're more susceptible to having more problems because of the money, unfortunately. But that just goes to show that's why money is so important to be something that you actually segment and concentrate on in your life. And it's not just a byproduct of your day. It is something that you actually have planned out during these hours of the day, getting this done after you've concentrated on the things that are going to give you power. Then you focus on the things that are going to help you either get money, obtain money, keep money, organize your money, those different things. That's what you want to focus on during that segment of the day, the money. All right, and then the third segment of the day, which is the S in PMS, is service. So this service, it encompasses everything, whether it's your job, working in and on your business, in your home, for your family, for the community, for your church, volunteering for organizations, whatever it is that you do to serve. Even if you're working on a job and you're making money, that's service, because the job didn't hire you just to pay you, and they didn't hire you just for you to be there and look cute. They're serving a need in the community, and so you are serving there. Even though you're getting paid, you're being paid to serve. So that is a part of your service. the business that I operate, I'm serving my clients with the things that they say that they need or they want. It's not just something that's fun to do. Even though I enjoy doing what I do in my business, I am serving. So that, time of the rest of the day, I am serving. And even, phone calls that need to be made and, things that need to be tackled and handled during those times of the day is when you want to handle it, unless it's a money situation. You want to try to tackle that, if you're able to, during the M portion of your day, which is for the money. Try to keep all of the things regarding your money in that segment of the day, and then having the things regarding you serving and working during the S portion of the day. So the way that I do it is that the P portion of my day is usually, up to a couple of hours, and that's why I like to wake up really early in the morning. The M portion of the day may be for anywhere from, an hour to 3 hours, just depending on which day of the week it is and all of the things that I have on my calendar for that day. And then the rest of the day is service. Whether the service is me taking care of the dogs, that's service. It's service. Even though it's work and I'm not getting paid for it, it's service. So the service tends to take up the majority of your day, but in all honesty, that's usually the way it's going to work anyway. So it works out that way when you are living your life as a life of PMS. Then you have your power taken care of first, the money is taken care of next, and then the service is the rest of the day. And if you want to end your day, which I do recommend, on a power note, that's just another quick tip. End your day on a power note. So end your day with maybe a little quick mini workout. End your day with doing the things spiritually that are going to help to build you up, by praying, by meditating, by releasing, to God, by reading a couple of scriptures that are going to edify you, that are going to encourage you, that are going to lift you up, that are going to glorify God. Do those things. End your day on a day of, end your day with power, but begin your day with power. So don't just end the day with service, but you want to break your day up in the P, the M, and the S. And then as an added bonus, you can end your day with the P. And the P is for power, guys. Don't think in a dirty way. I know how some of you guys think, so I'm just saying. So that is it for this video. Those are my tips for how to be more productive living a life of PMS. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, give it the thumbs up, the hearts, whatever it is that you do wherever you're watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content like this, please feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button or that follow button so you can see whenever new videos like this come out from me. And if you enjoyed it, to share it, then share it with somebody that you know, and I would really, really appreciate it. So again, guys, I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, here to share the Bible. And until next time that I share life of the business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment journey, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.